again, everybody. Barry Hyatt here in Scottsville at the UK Extension Office with my good friend Mindy McCulley, who is going to be focusing on what today?
We're making red potato salad. So
Oh, wow.
we're going to use those new potatoes
Yes.
that are starting to come in, believe it or not.
Sure, sure. And of course, they're so good for you anyway. And
Exactly.
the peel is outstanding.
Exactly.
I mean, you can eat those with the peel, can't
Yes,
you?
that's why we use red potato salad. We want the peel on it.
Yes.
First of all, the peel is tender enough that you can, of course, use it. And that's where lots of our nutrients are. So
Most
we want
certainly.
that. Yeah.
Very good. So what have we done
we're gonna
today
get
so far?
started. So we've already boiled our potatoes and our eggs.
Okay.
And I boiled the potatoes. You know, if you have a nice, they're about a 1-inch dice on your potatoes.
Okay, sure.
That way you, if you keep them pretty consistently sized, then they're gonna cook pretty quickly.
Okay.
So about 10 minutes of boiling, and that's all it takes.
Wow,
You know, pretty
okay.
fast.
Very good.
And so you can boil your eggs and boil your potatoes at the same time. They're all ready to go, and then you can cool everything. And so we've
Okay.
gotten to that point
that
where we've
point, okay.
cooled them. The recipe calls for slicing your eggs. I personally like them diced a little bit, so I did a rough dice on
Okay,
them,
sure.
just because I like to get those flavors incorporated more than you would if you just had slices. So now we're going to make the dressing. This
Okay.
is not your grandma's potato salad.
Okay.
We're not using any mayonnaise. We're not using any mustard.
Oh, man.
So we are
Interesting.
using Greek yogurt, which
Okay.
Greek yogurt has a consistency really similar to sour cream.
Okay.
And it sort of has the same flavor as sour cream.
Okay.
And so, but it's a whole lot better for us than
Yes.
our mayonnaise.
You're
So
right.
we're just going to add that, and that's 3/4 cup.
Now, is that just plain?
Just plain
as far as
Greek
the plain
yogurt.
flavor? Okay.
And then we're adding to that, I'm going to grab this.
Sure.
A 1/2 cup of prepared pesto.
Okay.
Pesto is basil, Parmesan cheese,
Okay.
almonds, olive oil.
Oh, wow.
All ground up together. But you can buy it, in a nice little jar, and you can use that, get that from your grocery store.
Okay.
If you don't have prepared pesto, we have a great kale pesto recipe
Okay.
for Plated Up Kentucky Proud that you could use as
Okay.
well.
Really
and so
good.
you could make that yourself. But the prepared makes it very easy.
Okay, very
and
good.
So we're going to add that pesto. Once again, like I said, not your grandma's potato salad. And a lot of people are saying, potato salad in the winter, that just seems like a summertime dish.
Right.
But, potatoes have a high amount of vitamin C in them, and most people don't
Okay.
realize that.
I don't guess I knew that.
And we know we need vitamin C to boost our immune systems in
Sure.
the wintertime, so
Sure.
potato salad's great in the wintertime.
Okay.
So we're going to that was...
Some lemon juice, was it?
yes, 1/2 of a
Okay.
lemon, juiced and zested.
Okay, very good.
And then we're just whisking that together.
Okay.
And I'm using a whisk because I want to really get those flavors incorporated in
Okay,
together.
sure.
And you can smell it. Can you smell
You
that?
can, you
Yeah,
can.
so it doesn't smell like mayonnaise and mustard
No,
together,
it does
does
not.
it?
It does not.
So it's going to have a really different flavor from what you're used to
Okay.
with your potato salad. But we're just going to get those flavors mixed up really well. And we're going to set that aside, and now we're going to put together our potato
Now you
salad.
need your potatoes,
So
of
we
course,
have our
right off the
potatoes
bat,
that
right.
we cooked, and now we're going to add a medium tomato
Okay. Have that chopped up, of
and
course.
a medium onion.
Okay.
Now, we've talked about this before. I don't like onions, and I don't think you do
And
either.
I don't either.
So I always dice or chop my onions very rough.
small, yeah.
No, I want them big so
You
that
want
I
them
can
big, okay.
pick them out.
Oh.
Yeah. So I want them big enough to pick them out. But they do give a good flavor. I just don't want to eat the onion.
I understand.
And then we're adding the eggs.
Sure.
So all of these just go together nicely. We're going to just toss them together so we get them mixed up a little bit. And you can see that doesn't look like your grandma's potato
No,
salad
it most
either,
certainly
does
does
it?
not, no.
But it's a good refreshing difference, from your typical wintertime fare. And then we're just going to add our dressing on top, and then we'll toss that in as well.
Okay, good deal. Now, you talked about the potatoes earlier. How long did you say that you took just to cook them? Not very long, I
No,
think.
yeah, just about 10 minutes.
10 minutes,
Yeah,
okay,
so,
very good.
Yeah, 10 just until they're fork tender.
Okay.
We don't want them to get so tender that they get mushy. We don't
Right.
want mashed potato salad.
Right.
We want them to keep their shape.
Sure.
And so we're just gonna toss that together then with the salad, with the dressing. And it is
I mean, this is like so easy. I mean, this would be like, what would you say,
Exactly.
maybe 30 minutes out of your time?
probably, yeah. If you
Give or
cook
take.
your eggs and your potatoes at the same time, you do have to allow a little bit of time for those things to cool, but not a
Sure.
whole lot.
Okay.
But while you're cooking the eggs and the potatoes, because they both cook about the same amount of time,
Right.
then you can take your, you can do your dicing of your onion and your tomato at that time.
Right, sure.
Juice and zest your lemon, which we added that lemon to bring out some of those flavors, because that's what it does. It brings out flavors, and so it's going to bring out the basil flavor and the Parmesan flavor that we get from the pesto.
Sure.
And so it won't be too overpowering. So there we go. How
Well,
simple was that?
That was about as easy of a recipe, I think, as we've ever tried
That
here.
probably is, yes. So of course, now remember, we left out the cooking part. We
Right.
cooked, I had already cooked those.
Well, when we cook here
ingredients.
on the recipe segment, sometimes it can get a little loud sometimes. So
Exactly.
sometimes it's just as well to have it prepared that way before we get started recording the
Yes.
segment, of course.
Well, and also then we wanted to have time for the eggs and the potato to cool a little bit.
Sure.
Now, after we've mixed this all together, we're going
Uh-huh.
to chill it probably for about an hour before you
Okay.
serve it.
Okay.
And that, once again, gives the time for all of the flavors to marry, and it just makes it so much more vibrant of a flavor once you put it in your mouth. So.
And if you don't like onions, you can pick them out.
That's right. If you chop them big enough, that's right. You can pull them right out. So it's a great recipe to have. We eat a lot of barbecue around here, and I
We
think
do.
you have to have potato salad when you have barbecue. So this would
That
be
would
a
be a
great
great
way
addition.
to do it.
Yeah, most certainly.
And not quite the same as what you're used to. So.
Well, thanks so much for sharing this with us. That's fantastic. And hey, if you guys want the recipe, it's oh so easy to get. You can get it in a few ways. You can email me at North Central. My email address there is barry.hyatt@nctc.com, or you can simply go to our website. It's www.nctc.com. Mindy, you have another way.
That's right. You can find it on plateitup.ca.uky.edu or on our Facebook page, Plate It Up Kentucky Proud.
And it'll be right there for you guys to get. And again, as you just saw, outside of the cooking time, it takes no time, really.
That's right. It's pretty simple.
Very much so, yeah. Well, thanks so much for your time, and thanks for doing this for us today.
We're happy to do it.
All right, guys.
I forgot one thing, Barry.
Oh, sure. What's that?
We didn't put any salt and pepper in it.
Oh, well, let's do that right quick.
So we want to put just a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. I'm going to do maybe a couple of pinches of salt.
Okay.
And then we'll just sprinkle on some pepper. And that's, like I said, it's to taste. So
Sure.
whatever, if you like a lot of pepper, put a lot of pepper.
Put a lot on there.
If you
Okay.
don't like a lot of pepper, then don't, and then you can just toss that together. And you're ready to go.
All right. We don't want to
All
leave out the
right.
salt and
That's
pepper.
right.
That would be a shame to do that, wouldn't it?
That is right.
Well, thanks again, and thank you guys for watching. Take care. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you back here again real soon.